Right, another day, another job finished. This is the job in Leigh-on-Sea. That's got a beautiful view of the estuary, which we'll show you in a bit. And that's the beauty of this job. We're on a hill, but the view is probably the veggies are going to have the best view ever. And we've had to fight 2 levels here, so it's been a bit of a challenge. It's not just going downhill, but there's also a slope going that way. So we're just fighting the levels. But the beauty, I've always wanted to do a terraced garden, just mainly the fact that how you can work with the land and cut into the land and then get it nice and straight. And we're going to be doing something really cool with the irrigation. That'll be in the next video. But we've used scaffold boards as beds. We've got 4x4 posts. This is absolutely solid. We're really happy with it. It's gone super well. So scaffold boards, we've burnt them. We've got the soil that was in the land flipped back into the beds. We've topped it up with some good compost, and then you can see the straw mulch behind us. So this first bed has onions and garlic, so we're overwintering for next year. That's already in, that's covered. A nice deep mulch on this means we don't have to water it at all till next June really. The moisture over winter will take care of that. We've got some nice solid steps and then also walkways full of wood chip. We'll top this up as we go along as well, but some nice solid steps so we can walk up this walk up the gradient of the land nice and easy, and then massive amounts of bed space, so the client's going to have tons of food, and then the idea is to give some to the local pantry as well, which is great. So it's not just benefiting them, but it's benefiting the community as well, which we're all about. So come to the top, and George, let's have a little look at that view.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. We've really upcycled here. So we've got the scaffolds, as we said. We've got some nice thick timber as well going down. We've just really used what we have, what we know will work, and we're super happy with it. But it shows you can do this if you've got a bit of land that's just on a hill, and then how to maximize that space, make it functional, not just thinking, oh, it's just going to be loads of weeds. But yeah, we're really happy with how this has gone. Yeah, up to the fire pit. This is the part of the job that was a bit of an afterthought, but then when we saw the view, we was like, this has to have somewhere where you can sit and enjoy it. Beautiful.
Look at that.
So we got the fire pit. That's something the client had already. We dug into this land quite a lot. You can see the drop. We've completely dug it by hand. And we've, again, scaffold boards. We've laid some landscape fabric, put on some ornamental chip. These trunks come from my mate Rob, tree surgeon, and we've just upcycled them as seats. Same with these logs here, just to cap it more of a natural rustic look. And these are newer boards than the old ones, but you can, with the fresher boards, that tiger leoparding, it's more like a stripy tiger on the grain of the wood, so it really comes out if you really burn it. So it's a Japanese technique of burning wood to make it last longer, and then we finish it with a natural oil, so we use Danish oil to cap it off, and it's more of a natural way of keeping it in theme with what we're doing. Look at that view. When we sit down here as well, it's a bit of a, you might be able to hear the wind in the background. It just seems to be a bit of a pocket where you feel sheltered. Nice roaring fire, couple of beers, or you chuck some potatoes from the garden in the fire in some cling film, tin foil, and then just have a little barbecue up here, enjoying all your abundance down below. But what you can see down below is something George done today, which is the compost base. So let's have a little look, walk back through the garden, and let's check that out. So just a nice, cheap, easy way to do compost base. So this is just pallets. I'll make sure I buy the same type of pallet. So you can get 3 pallets, but I pay literally £1 for each pallet. So we've got £6 worth of pallets, all the same size and shape, so it's easy to work with. Chicken wire so that the compost doesn't spill out too much, so it contains it, and it's just a nice easy bay to chuck your waste, but then also turn it and then get that nice finished product back into the garden. So nice circular economy here. And then now we can see the gradient of that hill from down below. Nice 4 beds, fire pit. This job is, we're loving it, and I hope you do too.